Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about cattails. Cattail genus Typha, genus of about 30 species of tall, reedy marsh plant, found mainly in temperate and cold regions of the northern and southern hemisphere. The plants inhabit fresh to slightly brackish waters and are considered aquatic or semi-aquatic. Though most cattail species in Florida are native, they nonetheless often grow to cover large areas of wet lands, lakes, and rivers. They are among the most common of all aquatic and wetland plants anywhere. Cattails provide protective cover and nesting areas for animals and birds. They can reach 8 or more feet tall and grow prolifically from thick underground rhizomes. Cattails are often the dominant plant species in marshes, retention ponds, and ditches, especially where water levels fluctuate. They can cover large areas in dense monocultures. They flower in the spring and summer. Cattails get their name from their cylindrical flower spikes, which can be more than 1 foot long. When cattails are in flower, they are not easily mistaken for other aquatic plants. The flower spikes are densely packed with tiny flowers. The narrower upper part of the spikes contains the male flowers. The bottom parts are the female flowers. Cattail leaves are strap-like and stiff and rounded on the back. The leaves are sheathed together at their bases. Therefore, cattail leaves appear to be flattened from the side. Leaves are straight in the bottom half, but begin to twist and spiral in the top half. Florida's 2 native cattail species can be distinguished by looking at the flower spike. In Typha homendensis, southern cattail, there is a gap between male and female flowers on the spike. In Typha latifolia, the common cattail, the male and female flowers run together on the spike and cannot be easily distinguished. Underwater, they provide a safe haven for tiny fish and attract many of the smaller aquatic creatures that birds and other wildlife feed on. They create a shelter from winter cold and wind for mammals and birds, and a source of nesting material with their leaves and seeds. If you want to attract a wide variety of wildlife into your landscape, consider cattails for the pond. Humans have always benefited from the lowly cattail. Plants have been used for rush-bottom furniture, baskets, and mats. The downy seeds have been used to stuff pillows and mattresses, and during World War II were used to stuff life jackets. Native Americans were experts in using every part of the plant, not only for stuffing or the waterproof qualities of the leaf, but as a reliable food source. parts of the cattail plant, from the roots to the flower head, are edible. The rootstock can be boiled or roasted, or dried and ground into a powdery flour. The center of the stalks is thick and starchy, and the flower heads can be roasted for a nutty, tasty treat. Cattail plants have industrial uses as well. Plant parts can be distilled into ethyl alcohol for antifreeze or an inexpensive solvent, and the stems produce a sizing for shaving cream. A versatile plant. Cattails for the pond come with a set of problems you may not want to deal with. Learning how to control cattails is a must, as these hardy plants can take over a pond in a matter of a few years. The reason for this lies in the reproductive capabilities of the cattail. Plants produce those wonderful velvety tails. These are the flower head, and each head produces around 300,000 seeds, each equipped with its own little parachute to be born on the wind. On a calm day, these little fluffs will fall straight to the ground around the parent plant and germinate quickly. Plucking those seed heads before they ripen won't help. However, those rhizomatous roots produce their own sets of offspring, eventually forming dense mats. Cattail control, therefore, is essential to the health and well-being of your pond and landscape. The good news is there are several methods available to the home gardener for how to control cattails, so hopefully one of them will appeal to you. Thank you for watching this Adventurous Kids episode. Doggy.